Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So the versatility of the hemp plant can be used for a ton of things, such as biofuel and textiles. This is where 3D printing online comes into play, as a lesser known usage of this plant is for 3D printing printer filament. Along with hemp filament being developed, it brings a new aspect to the additive manufacturing industry, manufacturing process. 3D printing Bangalore, is improving the manufacturing processes in terms of reducing the environmental impact of manufacturing by reducing waste and speeding up the process while often using less energy. Still, there is a way to get before a completely closed loop system and environmentally friendly filaments on the market for 3D printing in Bangalore. Mistakes and bad 3D prints happen from time to time when using traditional. Okay, so it's just because of hemp's natural abilities, it has no need for pesticides. It fertilizes the soil it grows in and can grow more densely than other crops. Already, these aspects make hemp a good material to work with as an eco-solution for online 3D printing India. PLA, which hemp is often combined with, is already biodegradable on its own. This is based on PLA being sourced from materials such as sugar canes and cornstarch instead of fossil fuels. Therefore, combining PLA and hemp in a hybrid material will bring new possibilities to the table of 3D printing in India. Obviously, this can be used anywhere. The process of making hemp filament is fairly simple. Most commonly, you will see a material like PLA as a polymer base. The hemp fiber is grounded up into fine particles and mixed into it. The process is done in the same way a lot of other hybrid filaments are made. However, it is often made without added color to keep the positive impact all the way through and has a special texture to add to the print. With this, and as hemp is good for the environment, it is no wonder that there is a demand for it. The debate on how legal the various filaments are depends on the individual locations. In France, the law is set to the filament having less than 0.2% THC, which is what gets you high, but the general laws are currently changing in various locations around the world. So we got a little picture there, but hold on. One place where legislation seems to be moving fast over recent years is the U.S. In 2014, then President Obama signed the Agriculture Act 2014. This, amongst other, allowed for universities and state departments of agriculture to start cultivating industrial hemp for limited purposes, opening for the market to develop. This year alone, at least 38 of the states considered legislation related to the hemp industry, covering everything from clarifying laws to establishing new license requirements and programs. Out of this, at least 5 states have enacted legislation to establish hemp research and industrial pilot programs, along with more states. All right, there's a little picture of the. I'm assuming all this stuff is made out of hemp plastic. So I'm telling you guys all this to help with the plastic situation we have with the oceans and the planet. So literally we can end all of that by offering non-profit prices and making it all out of hemp, which is completely biodegradable. And the PLA is biodegradable too. All right, so main procedures. There are already a couple of companies out with their version of the hemp 3D printer filament for affordable 3D printing services. One of such 3D printing company is 3D4 Maker. They have developed the product for the market of biodegradable plastics with the ability to recycle or compost the filament afterwards. One more among these 3D printing companies is 3D Fuel. The company has released a series of eco-friendly composite materials, partnering with C2 Renew to produce the line they came up with for materials so far. They consist of wound up, a coffee filament, buzzard, a beer filament, land filament, a trash filament, and entwined their hemp filament, all of which is produced using waste materials and Ingo PLA to provide functional and sustainable 3D prints. So yeah, you can use like beer and all different types of filaments to 3D print stuff, but so not just hemp. 3D Fuel even released an improved version of their hemp filament. In the V2 version, they basically reduced the particle size of the hemp material. The finer particles allow for an increase in the percentage used in the filament with the visible biofuel, creating a unique texture, showing an interest in improving the possibilities. A newer among the 3D printing companies doing so as well in pushing the natural material is Kinesis. Starting out slowly with a campaign that didn't take off, they still managed to fund their hemp bioplastic, or HBP. The company persisted, launched their website, and have worked to develop solutions for a sustainable world ever since. That's good to hear, guys. Good job. On their site, they sell the HBP filament as well as weed filament. The main difference between the two being the THC levels. The Italian company is solely committed to natural materials designed for the manufacturing industry, bringing down the environmental impact and providing all-around benefits. It's good stuff to hear. How to use hemp 3D printer filament for 3D printing for service. Okay, I might make another video because it's getting kind of long. All right, y'all take care. Bye.